Tucker Carlson was on the other night. He said, in his opinion, there's no such thing as hate speech in America. How do you stand on that?
I believe in hate speech. When you have hate for somebody, I am 100% into speech, hate speech, because it's freedom of speech. You can speak.
So if you hate someone, you should be able to just say it.
Yeah.
Freedom of speech is freedom of speech, no matter what the speech is.
I don't believe there's anything as hate speech. It's all under interpretation. You know, people interpret how they want, and they can interpret whatever they want.
I think hate speech is just a term they dreamed up to keep other people from talking.
When Trump got in, the patriots felt like we can breathe.
Are there any Democratic patriots?
I tell you what, I would like to meet one.
Well, credit to the MAGA people. They're not really trying to hide what it is they mean when they talk about free speech. They mean that they should be able to say pretty much anything, regardless of the damage that it might do, the hate or violence it might inspire. They're being pretty open about that, and I appreciate that. They believe that hate speech might not exist or shouldn't exist as a legal category, but the actual speech itself is perfectly fine, and nobody should be speaking out against that. Mondale, what do you think?
I think I'm for hate. If you speak, speech, hate speech, speak. What the hell did she say? Literally, what was she talking about? She's for hate speech, speak. This is absolutely disgusting. And it also shows that people don't understand there's a legal definition for hate speak. And I think it's on display when we say, when people are talking about they dreamed it up. Who is this day that we're talking about? And whenever people in politics start talking about they dreamed it up, I'm always asking, which day are you talking about? This is another way this is otherizing people. You're saying people that believe different than what I believe, people that are unlike us. This is, you can take it further. Them immigrants, them blacks, them liberals, them Democrat. He said there are no Democratic patriots. That level of speak that in itself is rooted in an absence of understanding of what it means to be a public servant in this country. And it also is so scary that facts can't change these people's mind. They believe that hate speech isn't real. It's a way to quiet down white folk from saying whatever they want to say about, the woke mob, whatever the woke mob is. I'm nervous looking at this video because these people are the people that they may not have been the ones doing the hanging, doing lynchings, but they definitely took up the offer to come to the picnic to pull apart the black bodies that swung from trees.
Yeah, look, they believe some crazy things. They almost universally have a very difficult time articulating what it is that they believe, why they believe it. And by the way, I don't think that your ability to quickly and concisely explain something is the most important thing. But it's not great that when Michael does this so often, they seem to have at best an incredibly shallow understanding of these things that have given rise to fairly radical views. I have a feeling also those people who believe that literally every bit of speech should be acceptable and nobody should be downed on for anything they say are probably fine with Elon Musk firing people for criticizing him on Slack. So again, I am so sick of the concept of free speech or the term of free speech because basically nobody means what they imply they mean when they say it. What they mean is, don't criticize me. I wanna say whatever I want and just get off my back. I wanna say stuff, whether it's an inappropriate joke or a racial slur or something sexist, and I don't want there to be consequences for that. That's it. I might hate something that you say, and I might want there be consequences for that. But I would really prefer it if I did not ever get in trouble for the things that I say. That's all that it means in practice for most people. And that might be fine, for people just walking around living their life. But when it comes to, like actual threats that are made, when it comes to the media, we have to have a higher standard than that.
Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.